The Legend of Johnny Appleseed, the graphic novel. Retold by Martin Powell. Illustrated by 𝕁𝕠𝕙𝕟𝕪. Cast of characters: Johnny Appleseed, Brother Wolf, Friends of Johnny Appleseed. Long ago in Leominster, Massachusetts, a legend was born.
What should we name our beautiful baby boy?
We'll call him John.
John Chapman. That's a good, strong name.
Isn't he cuter than an apple seed?
He certainly is, my dear. And sweeter than its fruit.
But life for little John Chapman would not always be so sweet. A few years later, his mother died. She was buried under a beautiful apple tree.
These apple blossoms sure are pretty, Dad.
John's father taught his son to remember his mother and celebrate nature's gifts.
They were your mother's favorite.
A few years later,
If there were more apple trees, they could help feed the whole country.
even as a young man, John knew what he wanted to do with his life.
I'll plant apple trees everywhere I go.
John traveled the land, happily planting his seeds wherever he went. Wild forest animals often followed in his footsteps. They trusted him because of his love of nature. Soon, it seemed almost everyone knew his name. John had a special knack for making friends wherever he went. Children especially loved his funny stories.
And I woke up with a whole bird's nest in my hair.
Tell us another story, Johnny.
John's kind heart became as well known as his tall tales.
Sorry, but we don't have any money for apple trees.
Nature gave me the seeds for free, Mr. Hackley. Why would I charge you for the trees? Here you go, Hannah and Jack. New trees for both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks very much.
Raise these little trees with love. They'll help take care of you for your whole lives.
What a friendly man. I wonder who he is.
Don't you know, Mother? They call him Johnny Appleseed.
As Johnny Appleseed traveled, he saw pioneers and American Indians fighting over land. Johnny didn't understand why everyone couldn't get along. Johnny never took sides. He helped anyone who needed it.
There, you should be better in no time.
Later,
We saw you helping our enemies, Johnny. Why would you do such a thing? They are suffering just like you. Why wouldn't I help them?
Johnny Appleseed never had a real home of his own. He spent his life traveling the country, planting seeds, and helping people in need. When Johnny ran out of apple seeds, he journeyed back into towns and cities.
After the cider is squeezed from the apples, we usually just throw away the seeds. You can have them if you want.
Thank you, sir. I will put these seeds to good use.
One day, Johnny met a young man.
Why so sad, my boy? That's a beautiful horse you have there.
He's very old, sir. He can't pull the plow anymore, so we can't afford to keep him. Nobody wants to buy an old horse. I don't know what to do.
Here, young man. I'll happily buy him from you. Nice to meet you, too.
Thank you, Johnny Appleseed.
Some people insist on paying me for my seeds and apple trees, even though I don't ask for money. As time went by, I'd saved all this money that I didn't need, Then, one bright summer day, I had an idea. I bought this big stretch of land just for my four-legged friends. Welcome home! Let me introduce you to all the others.
The stories about Johnny Appleseed grew and grew. He became one of the most famous men in America.
Keep up the good work, Johnny. Thanks for everything, Mr. Appleseed.
Johnny had become a very rare thing, a real living legend. People loved sharing the stories they had heard about Johnny Appleseed. And each time the tales were told, they grew bigger and taller. Like the time Johnny woke from a nap and found a rattlesnake with its fangs stuck in his heel. Johnny never wore shoes, so his feet were tough as leather. The snake couldn't hurt him even a little bit. They say that he tamed the snake and taught it to eat grapes. It's been said that some hunters once ran to rescue a man being attacked by grizzly bears.
Don't shoot! Look at that! What in the world?
But Johnny Appleseed was simply wrestling with grizzlies.
Okay, you win. Let me up.
Even the most dangerous of creatures were friends of Johnny Appleseed. Then there was the story about Johnny's big fish.
Still no sign of the creature that caused all these shipwrecks. Maybe there's no such thing as lake monsters. Whoa!
They say that Catfish was 12 feet long and more than 100 years old. Just then, Johnny figured out why the catfish had been so angry for so long.
I don't blame you for being ornery, Mr. Catfish. That rusty old hook would make anyone a little crabby.
Another tale was told about big furry men who lived deep in the woods. They were very shy, but people wouldn't leave them alone. Johnny figured out a way to help them, too.
If you wear these shoes backward, no one will be able to track you. Your secret is safe with Johnny Appleseed.
Folks often said that Johnny ventured into the deep, dark, foggy forest at midnight.
Look there, Mr. Owl. More paw tracks. Who, you ask? These are from a wolf, a big one. Who again? I said, oh. Don't be afraid, my poor friend. It looks like you got caught in a frontiersman's trap. I'll have you free in a moment. Done. What a good boy you are. Shake hands, Brother Wolf. We're going to be good friends, aren't we?
They say that Brother Wolf never left Johnny's side. Decades passed, and many orchards sprang up across the countryside. Some folks said that Johnny Appleseed had sowed all the seeds while walking across a rainbow. The legends of Johnny Appleseed grew even faster than his apple trees.
Just look at them, Brother Wolf. I may be growing old, but my trees are growing taller and stronger. We've done some fine work, my friend. And they taste even better than they look. I agree. Life has been good to us.
Many years later, during a terrible blizzard,
I don't believe my eyes. You're Johnny Appleseed.
Always nice to meet a new friend.
Is this your dog, Mr. Appleseed? He's awfully friendly.
That there is Brother Wolf. He seems to like you.
My name is Jack Hackley. Come home with me, and we'll get you both warmed up.
Thank you, Jack. Guess I am a little chilly. You know, young man, you look very familiar. Have we met before?
I'm surprised you remember. It was a very long time ago. You were kind to me and my sister, Hannah. Now I'd like to return the favor. We have a visitor! This is the famous Johnny Appleseed.
Really? Are you really him?
That I am, young man.
Johnny was sick for the first time ever in his long life. Thankfully, he had a warm bed and kind-hearted friends to care for him. Winter passed, and soon spring arrived.
Well, hello, Sarah and Wayne. What are you both up to?
We have a surprise for you, Johnny.
Papa says you gave him and his sister 2 baby apple trees a long time ago.
These apples are from the little tree you gave him.
Just look at them now.
They're not my trees, children. They belong to everyone.
The trees that Johnny Appleseed planted belong to all of America. His apples and the tall tales people told about him spread nourishment and happiness across the land. And who knows? Maybe some of those tales aren't so tall after all.